Welcome back to the Division 2. In this video I want to talk to you and actually get your opinions as well. I'm going to be talking about the thing in this game that I absolutely hate the most. You will see in the gameplay there is a little magnet that is hanging off the bottom of my backpack. Backpack trophies are literally the most overused, oversaturated things in this game, and they don't have any benefit to the player. They are literally just visual, and 99% of the time you don't even realise they're there because it's not something you focus on. I am actually getting sick and tired of how much the developers abuse these things. I did originally enjoy the fact that there were some you could find through doing missions. If you do, I believe it's Air and Space Museum, I can't remember what mission it is, but there's one where you interact with like this space shuttle type thing that drops. It's really hard to explain, but part way through the mission, there will be like this shuttle sort of thing that kind of crashes onto the area you're running through. And if you search next to it, you can actually get a space shuttle backpack trophy. That part of it was pretty good. It was actually quite cool finding new backpack trophies, but then we started to realise that they were just putting more and more of them into the game, and these things are actually rewarded for some of the hardest stuff in the game. If you take Kenley College, the expedition, as an example, there are 3 different backpack trophies you can get from searching through those areas. In each of the branches there will be one, you have a mushroom one, you have a teddy, and there's an oil barrel or something like that. There are 3 you can get from that expedition. That was a little bit irritating because they could have done something other than that, because that's pretty much all you get besides the diamondback exotic rifle. That is all you get, because there are secret rooms in that expedition, but they contain the same loot you can get from secret rooms outside of that. But then the thing that really pushed it over the edge, and what made me really frustrated to actually see them in the game, was when they were rewarded for getting 60 stages complete of a league that comes in with the seasonal content. If we take the league as an example, not a specific league, but just leagues in general, you go through stages and you have to do timed missions, and yes, there is a reset once per week and the event lasts 2 weeks, so you can do 30 stages one week, 30 stages the next. The progression resets for your stages so that you can actually do 30 each week, but your rewards will stay tracked. So if you do 30 on the first week, all of the progression will reset, but you don't lose your rewards, so you can do the final 30. Once you obtain 54 stage completions, you get an exotic cache. We've just recently found out they're not best in class, and that was probably the most frustrating news we've received since year 2 begun. But an exotic is something that the majority of the player base go for all the time. It is pretty much the one thing that keeps a lot of players playing. And you get an exotic cache, which does, mind you, only contain year 1 exotics. But it's still a cache, and you have a chance of it being triple god rolled, which is a lot more common than just the open world and doing missions and things. But then your final reward, if you do all 60 stages of the league, is a stupid fucking backpack trophy. And not only that, you have other things like, I'm gonna say my complaint is just pretty much the developers don't want to award us anything nice for completing stuff in the game. Because you have the backpack trophies for the leagues, you have, I believe there's at least 1 or 2 through season levels, and then when you get to level 100, the highest level the season can possibly go, you are then awarded a gear die. For reaching 100 levels, you get a gear die out of everything they could give you in the game. So I suppose you could say that it's the rewards you earn through playing the game that annoy me, but by far the most irritating one for me personally is the backpack trophy. I don't know why they give out so many. I don't know why they're top end rewards for some things, but I'm going to leave the video there. I want to know in the comments what is the one thing you hate the most about this game. So let me know all of the good stuff, and that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you very soon with more Division 2 content. Thank you for watching.